Hey Capricorn, welcome to your January 2023 monthly reading. Happy birthday, Capricorns. I hope that you're doing good. I hope that the transition from 2022 to 2023 has been healthy and stable for you wherever you're at, whatever you're receiving in life at this point, whatever cycle or chapter you are in your journey right now. I want to take a second and just kind of acknowledge all of the things that you've gone through the past year were to prepare you for where you are now and where you are currently about to step into. Because I just feel if you've been watching the past couple month readings for your sign for Capricorns from November to December when I started doing tarot again, I have noticed such a profound and deep shift within yourselves. I feel whoever watches these videos, that's a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, that's here watching this video and has been watching at least the past 2 months with me, I feel that you guys are really leveling up, really maturing, really upgrading as a human being, as a person. I think maybe I talked about it in your last month. I feel like a lot of you are maybe just getting into an older age, like going from your 20s to your 30s or 30s to your 40s, like into the next big shift, big chapter of your life. And I feel like a lot of you are just becoming more confident and more aware of your actions and of yourselves. And I think it's really beautiful. So I just want to take a second and acknowledge and say that I'm really proud of you for wherever you're at in your journey. I'm really proud of you for what you've done to get to this point, and I'm very proud of you for continuing to do the work that you need to do. Okay, Capricorn? Let's go ahead and get started. So happy birthday. I hope you guys are having a good month. If your birthday already passed in December, happy belated birthday. Happy early birthday if your birthday has yet to come. And let's go ahead and get into your reading for the month. So for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, what is going on in the month of January? What's going on for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements in the month of January? Ooh, okay. So we do have a darker energy. I have been kind of picking up on. I think if you have watched the past couple readings for your sign for November, December, there is an energy of manipulation around you, which is what I think this is. So we have deceit. So I'm going to talk about what I'm feeling now and kind of what I've been feeling has been surrounding you guys the past couple months in your readings, is that there is an energy of a person or people that are in your immediate surroundings. So that means these are people that you interact with like on a day-to-day basis. It doesn't mean you like have to talk to them or see them every single day, but you probably interact with them on some level like at least a couple times throughout the week. So does it mean that it's people that are like that you see physically every day? No, it could be like a friend or like someone that you call or text every day or something like that. Even if you don't see them in person, okay, you don't have to see them physically in person, because some of you could, excuse me, could be in long distance situations, okay, and it could just be someone like that. Maybe some of you are getting catfish. I just randomly heard catfish and like MTV the show Catfish. So maybe some of you are actually in long distance relationships with someone that you're not sure is real or not, and they could be catfishing you. That's for some of you. I'm hearing ringing in my ear. Definitely for some of you, I would try, if you're not sure if the person you're talking to is really who they say they are. I would like really try to make sure that you FaceTime them or like make them give you some type of proof before continuing communication. Okay, that is just for those of you that are already like, I think this person might not be real, that are not sure if the person you're speaking to is who they say that they are. Okay, that's just for those of you. Okay. What I want to say next is there. So someone or a group of people that you interact with on a day-to-day basis or weekly, you talk to, I want to say it's close. You know that saying, what is it, like keep your friends close and keep your enemies closer, or keep your enemies closer and your friends, yeah, that's for sure. Just keep your friends close and your enemies closer. This feels like that. This feels like whoever this person or this group of people, it could be multiple, that holds this deceitful energy, that is manipulating you, that is making you, it's almost like, but here's the thing, because it's deceit, you guys do not see this coming. This is a person or people that I think is either a best friend, a close friend, a close family member, like a mother, brother, daughter, son, like close relative in the family, or a lover, like your partner, your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. This person, I feel, interacts with you, or like whatever the relationship is, whether it's like friend, lover, relative, they partake in the relationship because they benefit from it. I'm honestly just hearing codependent. They're codependent on you. I don't, for what, who knows. This person is holding like a little box and coins are spilling out of it. Maybe they depend on you for money. Maybe they depend on you for stability, right? Because we're seeing coins, and coins, pentacles represent earth sign energy, represent practicality, physicality, stability, security. So maybe this person just depends on you because talking to you, interacting with you, being in a relationship, friendship, whatever with you makes them feel safe. And that's pretty much just all that they want from you. But this person or this group of people, I really feel like it's a singular person, is manipulating you, making you believe that they are someone that they're not. So making you believe that they really are your best friend, that they really are a relative that's concerned, that they really are like they really do love you just to love you. Like I feel like there's just a manipulative dark energy. I'm also going to throw this out, Capricorns. For those of you, for my men or my masculine energied people, Capricorns that are watching this, I uploaded a reading recently. This just applies for my male masculine energy Capricorns, okay? If you are a woman or a feminine energied person, this part does not apply for you. But for my males and my masculines, there is a reading that I uploaded, I want to say a couple weeks ago, titled The Lone Ranger. If you feel that you feel that there might be some truth to this, that there may be some deceit, or you're curious, go watch that reading if you have not already, okay? Because there was a dark energy surrounding that as well, okay? So I would go check it out. Especially if any of you consider yourselves like a lone ranger, like a lone wolf type of vibe, like you only got your, you can only rely on yourself. If you feel and have that belief that you can only rely on yourself, I would go check out that reading, okay? Also, you guys, make sure to check out this season of Capricorn reading energy read that I did. I already uploaded it. It talks about the energy that this season is bringing to all signs, how it applies to us, what to avoid, what to do, how to use the energy. So go check that out as well. If you want to have, excuse me, if you want to have a very successful Capricorn season. So, although we do have this energy to see, and we started a little bit dark, a little heavy, I was not expecting that. Like I said, I maybe that's why Spirit wanted me to give that message that I did in the beginning, because it was about to get a little bit dark. Although we do see the energy of deceit, we have the Magician, we have the Two of Swords, we have the 1 and the 2, which is really interesting back to back. I really just want to say that 8 of Cups. Yeah. I want to say that you have the power to remove this force from your life, or to remove these forces from your life, okay? If it's a person or a group of people. For some of you, I'm getting that it's like a group of people, but it's not like they're working together. But it's like it could be like your boyfriend, girlfriend, and then like coworkers, and then like they're in different areas of your life. There could be people trying to bring you down or hold you back. We do have the Magician. The Magician is here, Capricorn, to remind you that you are capable, you are powerful, and anything that you are desiring, anything that you want to create, anything that you want to walk away from, anybody you want to remove out of your life or you want to add to your life, you have the power to do it. You have the power to stop. You have the power to start. You have the power to destroy. You have the power to create. You are limitless in the possibilities that you can create within your life. So, I feel that that message is kind of coming out for maybe some of you feel that you're stuck with this person or with these people, or stuck living in this place, or stuck at this job, or stuck in this situation and there's no way out, or maybe even some of you think that there's nothing better out there for you, or that you can't create anything better or anything different for yourselves. You can, okay? You definitely can. And the reason why I'm saying that I feel some of you feel that there's nothing better, that you're stuck, is that the Two of Swords is here, which tells me that what some of this, although I will say I 100% stand by what I was saying, because I'd already been picking up in your past couple months that there's a manipulative, codependent person around you that's kind of keeping you around or keeping you stuck in a place because they're benefiting from having you around in some way, shape, or form. I do stand by that. The other energy that I'm getting with this Two of Swords now next to the Magician underneath Deceit is that I'm feeling that for some of you, you are also being deceitful to yourself in terms of limiting yourself, in terms of telling yourself, I'm not good enough, I can't create anything better. Like, wherever you're at, you may be unhappy with who you're with or where you're working or where you're living. You may be unhappy with those things, and you're telling yourself, well, this is as good as gonna get, like there's nothing better for me. And it's just not true. It's not true. You are coming out as a magician. You are capable. You are powerful. You can create. The magician is the ultimate manifester. So you can manifest and create any reality that you desire. Okay? So if some of you are desiring to move, you can create that. If some of you are desiring a new relationship that's full of love, that's full of unconditional love, you can create that as well. If you some of you want a different job, you can create that as well. A lot of excuse me, a lot of what the magician is tied to in terms of creating those realities is what the card before that represents, which is the Fool, which is the beginning of the journey. And the first thing you got to do is take a leap of faith. And I want to bring that up again because in the past 2 months, that was the main focus of your reading. In November, you were getting ready to take a leap of faith. In December, I saw that a lot of you were taking that leap of faith, and now we're here. So what I'm feeling is that maybe a lot of you were gonna take that leap of faith, decided on taking that leap of faith, taking that risk, and then kind of backed away from the edge and were like, no, 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 never mind. I'm not capable. I'm not good enough. I'm not. It's not worth. It's not. I'm not worthy. You are. You have to understand that. And the other thing is, like, people around you may be telling you you're not good enough. I had said that to you before, Capricorn, and I'm gonna apologize in advance now because I already feel myself getting there. If I'm yelling at y'all and talking to you in a very strict and stern way right now, and maybe feeling a little condescending, I promise you it's tough love. This is just how I am, unfortunately or fortunately. This is just the way that I speak to people that I love. And I feel that whoever is watching this, I love you. I'm a Capricorn moon, so I understand the struggle of being a Capricorn, and having that emotional disconnection, but that emotional depth. Excuse me. Okay, hope that wasn't loud. Ew, I hate sneezing. So I feel for you guys, okay? And I understand where this like negative self-talk comes from. It's a very Capricorn thing to do. And we have the Eight of Cups here. So this is why I'm saying that I'm feeling that maybe you guys were going to take that leap of faith, were ready to move on, were ready to walk away, but then something kept you back. Something kept you from moving away. And here we are again in January, the following month. Maybe you're reevaluating. Maybe you're thinking. Maybe you're sitting. Maybe you're like, oh, like, you know what, it is me. I am the one that's keeping myself from greatness. I am the one I'm holding myself back. I'm limiting myself because I can change. I can walk away if I want to. If I want to walk away, I can walk away. I can leave this behind. I can climb that mountain. I can chase my dreams, chase the stars, chase the thing that you want. There's something that you want, Capricorn. Temperance in reverse. Maybe some of you want a Sagittarius. Temperance represents Sag. Temperance in reverse. There is a lack of balance, though, within your mind, body, and soul. That's what temperance is talking about. You can see, I'll put it up right. You can see this angel, okay, pouring water into fire and that fire transmuting into energy and going into the earth. Temperance is about transmutation. I also want to note that this fell right underneath the magician, which is the master manifester, the alchemist, okay? And the alchemy is transmutation, turning something into something else, taking one energy and manipulating it and changing it and using it to your advantage and creating something different, using it for something different. So, you can take this deceitful energy that is either being cast upon you from the people, the close people around you, okay? And I don't want you guys to go and be really paranoid, be like, oh my god, who is it, okay? This is like, you'll know it's this person or these people if there is a person or people around you that limit you. It's like, let's say, like, and I think I've talked about this in your reading before. Let's say you have a dream, like you wanna start a podcast or something, whatever. I'm just giving you an example, and you talked about it with your friends. You know, you hang out with a group of friends, like 5 of you, and you're just like, oh yeah, guys, I have this idea. I want to do this podcast, and it's gonna be so awesome, and I'm gonna do it like this, and blah blah. What do you guys think? And like they all just start laughing at you, like, what do you think? You think that you have something important to say? You think people care about what you have to say? That's nah, dude. Don't be stupid. That's so silly. Here, they toss you another beer. Shut up, man. Like and maybe some of you really hang out with people like that. People that are, and here's the thing. I'm not trying to cast judgment on no one, but those are people that are content with where they are. They are limiting others. They're limiting you because they themselves don't believe that they can have anything better than where they're at. But you believe different, Capricorn. I know that you do. You know that you do. You know you have dreams. You know you have desires. You know you want more out of life than what you're getting and receiving from it now. But because these people are saying these things, then you start to believe it. Then you start to tell yourself these things. Oh, you know what? They're right. Like, that was so stupid of me. Why? No one cares what I think. I don't have good ideas. I'm so stupid. I'm just gonna grow up and stay in the same town that I've lived in my whole fucking life. I'm gonna become an alcoholic just like my parents, and I'm never gonna do shit with my life. I'm never gonna chase after my dreams. I'm never gonna move. I'm never gonna chase I'm never gonna get the things that I want because I'm not actively chasing them. And this is where you have to think that you are the one that is limiting yourself. You are the one that's blocking yourself from this opportunity. So I really think that Capricorns, a lot of you last month or in the past couple weeks were maybe thinking about taking a risk, maybe thinking about taking a chance, taking a leap of faith, but then you changed your mind. You backed out. You got nervous. You got scared. You allowed other people's opinions and ideas influence your own belief of yourself and your own capabilities, so much so that it made you turn around and walk away from taking that leap of faith that you wanted to take, that would have led to getting what you want out of life. And it can still happen. It's never too late. Especially what I was saying earlier is that I feel like a lot of you are maturing or getting older, like going from 20s to 30s, 30s to 40s, 40s, 50s, whatever. You're getting into an older age or an age where you're supposed to have your shit together. Maybe you don't. That's whatever. Who cares? It's never too late to start. It's never too late to make it in whatever you're trying to make it, okay? But temperance is here in reverse, so I just feel like there is an imbalance between your mind, body, and soul, right? Your mind knows, your thoughts, they know what you want, okay? In your heart, you know what it is that fills you with joy, that makes you feel loved, and something that you love to do. You know where your heart lies in its desire. You know it. But in the physical world, in the body, you're not chasing after your dreams. You're not taking that leap of faith. You're not moving. You're not quitting that job. You're not asking that person out. You're not doing the thing that your mind and heart I think it's like your heart wants it, and then your mind tells you it wants it, and then also tells you you're not good enough, and tells you that you can never have it, but then in other moments it tells you, yes, you can have this. It just feels that there's so much conflict. I'm also going to say this, and again, I already told you, I'm giving y'all tough love, because this is just the way that I am, honestly. But I'm feeling it real strongly. I'm feeling it really like I need to like be a mom to you guys right now and be like, get your fucking shit together. Especially for those of you that are drinking in excess or using any substance, like maybe you're smoking and getting high a lot or drinking a lot or other drugs, whatever. For those of you that have addictive behaviors, addictive tendencies, maybe alcoholics, maybe drug addicts, the alcohol, the substances, the things that you're addicted to, you're turning to over and over and over and over again, those things are literally what is creating this conflict. Spirit is telling me, Spirit, you want to know what Spirit just showed me right fucking now? Spirit just showed me like a coffee table or like a dinner table. I think a lot of you are drinking, but this is what they showed me. A table packed with bottles and bottles of beer, vodka, a lot of beers. A lot of beers, maybe like those like White Claws or whatever the people drink. A lot of alcohol on the table, like empty ones, like you've been drinking all day, and you just put them on the table. What Spirit showed me. Spirit shows me someone's arm like sweeping and throwing all that shit off to the side, and when they throw it all off to the side, underneath all of that is a picture of exactly what it is that you want. Spirit is literally telling me that if you were to get sober, if you were to let go of your addiction, you wouldn't have this back and forth conflict. You wouldn't be doubting yourself. You wouldn't be hesitating. You wouldn't have turned around and walked back. You would have taken a leap of faith. You would know exactly what you want. You would be able to accept what it is that you want. Because some of you do know what it is that you want, but it's like maybe it's something that people tell you you're not supposed to have, or maybe you grew up really religious and it's against your religion or some shit like that. And you drink because it makes you feel good temporarily. You do drugs that makes you, and I'm going to share this, Capricorn, because this is a new thing and I don't talk about this stuff publicly. It's not because I'm embarrassed or ashamed of it. I've honestly been thinking about making a post about it on Instagram because I am really proud of myself. But I had an experience with a man like in September, right? Is that after August? August, September, October? Yeah, September. That changed my life in so many ways. And I feel like even like months after, I'm still finding new ways that it affected me or new things that it showed me. And one thing, this person was an addict, and one thing that it showed me, which I didn't realize till after, was that I myself am an addict. I was getting high every single day. And I know people are like, you can't get addicted to marijuana. Yeah, you can't get physically addicted to it in terms of other substances. Like if I stopped, I wasn't going to have like withdrawal symptoms. No, of course not. But I think that I was 100% mentally addicted to it because I could not go one day without getting high. And also, aside from that, I would be high all day. If I did not have work, which wasn't most days because I work most days, if I did not have to go into work, I would be high as soon as I wake up, and I would be high. I would maintain that high all day until I go to bed. I would not spend a minute of the day sober. And I was doing this for years. So, and the other thing was too is that alcohol was never my problem, but I had tried to quit smoking a couple times, and when I would start drinking because I needed something to make me to numb the feelings that would arise. I have big feelings, and they still were coming through, and they were so intense, and I was just so afraid of being completely sober and feeling the full force of those emotions because they were already so fucking intense. Even being high, even being drunk, they were already like dumbed down and like numbed down. So I was so afraid. I'm like, well, what the fuck is this gonna feel like when I'm sober? It's already so intense. I can barely handle it as is. Anyways, I'm sharing this because I am, as of last Sunday, because just today is Saturday. As of last Sunday, I am 3 months sober. So I'm like 3 months in a week. And I never thought, and I had been smoking for like 11 years. I had never thought in my life that I would be completely sober. I have not smoked. I have not had a single drink. I never did anything else, and I've never done anything else other than smoking weed and drinking alcohol. 3 months sober as of last Sunday. And it's because I met this person that was an addict, and it made me see how he was living his life, and I didn't want to live my life like that. I didn't want a substance to control me and limit me, and I realized that I was living like that. I was letting this substance control me and limit me and keep me back and keep me stuck. So I was like, fuck it, it's going to be hard, but we're going to do it. And here I am, 3 months, and I don't know if I'll ever do it again. I'm open to the idea of doing it again. I'm trying to just basically see, like, let's just see how long we can live our life without it. And there are some days that are really fucking hard, I'm not going to lie, but I'm really proud of myself for getting to this point. So if you are an addict, I suggest seeking help. I know there's a lot of like detoxing centers and like addiction recovery centers and houses that you can go to. Look those up. There are some that are free, or there are some that are covered by health insurance. There are some also that are just like more affordable. You know, you don't have to go to like some luxury place. There are some that are there are sources that can help you if you are lacking the finances to get into one of those programs. Just Google it. I promise you, if you got internet, Google it. You can find things. And also, if you are dealing with addiction and you want someone to talk to, message me, write me a comment, or send me a message on Instagram or TikTok or something, and we'll chat, because shit's hard, honestly. And it took me meeting another person like that and seeing how they were living for me to even be able to admit that I had a problem. I didn't even see it. I never saw it as a problem. We have the moon in reverse. We're gonna move along with the reading. I'm sorry, we're talking a lot. I just love y'all. The moon in reverse. I also just want to know that you have major arcana here. You have the magician. You have temperance. You have the moon in reverse. Whatever is being hidden from you, wherever this deceitful energy is coming from, whether it's from other people, a person, or yourself, or in multiple directions, wherever it is, wherever it's hiding, you know, whatever shadows it's hiding and portraying itself to be something that it's not, Spirit is saying that it is going to come to light soon. I want to say within, I'm hearing 3-4, so I want to say within the next, I'm going to say a lot of things right now, but I just heard 3-4. Within the next 3 to 4 days, within the next 3 to 4 weeks, the next 3 to 4 months, the next 3 to 4 years, although that feels more of a stretch because this does feel like it's supposed to be soon, or the next 34 days, or the next I already said 3 or 4 days. It's going to come to light soon, okay? And I also want to say this too, is that, you know, deceit is the energy of the devil, right? Which is what your sign Capricorn is represented by. You are represented by the devil in tarot, in case you didn't know. Not to say that you guys are devils, but that Capricorns, what the devil represents is addiction. It's not just to substances, it's to anything. It's not addiction, sorry, it's codependency, which is addiction. So maybe some of you are also codependent on certain people, and that's what's keeping you stuck. We have the Chariot. You have major, major, major arcana in your reading. You only have 2 minor cards here. Everything else is major arcana for you. That means big, if we don't know tarot, big, 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 strong, powerful energy. This is these are major life changes. These aren't small things. This is big, Capricorn, okay? The Chariot represents Cancer. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Cancer. We do have the moon, so you could be dealing Cancer, Pisces, or a Sagittarius. The Chariot talks about forward movement, okay? So this is talking about whatever is being hidden from you, whatever is limiting you from. I see that you want to walk away from it. I see that you're trying to understand, or that you're coming into an understanding that you are capable of manifesting what you want. You need to be able to create balance within your mind, body, and soul in order for this to occur. Whatever is being hidden from you, whatever you're not seeing, whatever you're just refusing to see, maybe there are just things that you're ignoring. Maybe for some of us that are dealing with alcohol or drugs, you're aware that it's a problem, but you don't want to admit it, because if you admit it, you have to do something about it. Could be that as well. But we do have the Chariot. We do see forward movement. We do see things that are going to be moving forward, are going to be getting better for you guys. And the Chariot is fast moving energy, I always see it really similar to the Eight of Wands. So it's moving forward in a like full steam ahead type of a way. So things could become really clear for you within the next 3 to 4 days or 3 to 4 weeks. I want to say that is more. My intuition is pulling me more towards that timeline versus the months or the years or the 34 days. Okay. Um, that's what my intuition is pulling me more towards. That this is going to happen within the next couple of days, the next couple of weeks. My intuition is pulling me more towards that when I heard Spirit say 3 to 4. Okay, that's what I just want to throw out there for you guys. Okay, let's get a couple of messages for the closing reading. Focus. Spirit is asking you to focus, and if we see what that this eye is on, there's this like, well, I think it's like the globe. Well, I don't know if it's the globe. I don't know if it's the earth. But there is a circle within a heart. Spirit is asking you to focus on what it is that your heart wants. Focus on your intuition, okay? Like I said earlier, the heart always knows what it wants, right? And it's like you're having conflict between your mind, body, and soul, right? So your soul and your heart are craving something, are wanting something. Could be a person, place, or thing, something that you love. You have a lot of love towards this person, place, or thing. Spirit is calling you, okay? This is a call. This is like a request or like a, not, I don't want to say command because you can do whatever the fuck you want. But you are being called upon by the higher powers above that watch over you to move towards the thing that you love the most. Truly, truly, truly love the most. And it might be a little scary. You might be a little bit nervous. You might be telling yourself lies. You might be telling yourself that you're not good enough, that you're not worthy. If it's a person that you're wanting to move towards, maybe you're telling yourself that, like, oh, there's no way that they would want me. Like, I'm not good enough for them. You won't know until you try, right? Have you tried? Have you really tried? And I mean try like you go and you tell this person how you feel. You tell you want to be with them. You know, maybe some of you are just really afraid of rejection. Let's grab one of these. I don't even know. I feel like your reading's been going on for a while. Oh yes, it has. We need to wrap it up. I was gonna try to keep my reading shorter this month, but I guess not. Maybe just yours will be longer because it's your season. We have what do you desire? You now have the opportunity to write the script. Yo, what the fuck have we been talking about with the magician? That you are capable of manifesting whatever you want. I'm going to read again. You now have the opportunity to write this script according to your heart's true desires. I was just talking about this 2 fucking seconds ago. What your heart truly wants. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. That is what Spirit is saying with focus. Spirit is asking you to focus all of your energy, all of your attention and intention on the thing that you want the most. Admit that you want this. Maybe some of you don't want to admit that you want to be sober. Maybe some of you don't want to admit that you want to quit your job. Maybe some of you don't want to admit that you want to break up with the person you want to be with. Maybe some of you don't want to admit that you want to go be with this other person. You want to marry this person. You want to love this person. Because other people or yourself other people are telling you or you're telling yourself that you're not worthy enough, that you're not good enough, that you don't deserve that person, you don't deserve that job. You do. You deserve what you believe. So if you believe you don't deserve this person, you don't. That's what Spirit is saying. If you believe you don't deserve that job, you don't. If you believe that you can't start that podcast because your opinions don't mean shit and no one cares about what you have to say, they don't. That is what Spirit is saying here. I'm going to read this part again so you understand why I'm saying this to you. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know, so once you know that you're ready and deserving of them, that's when they'll rush into your life as if by magic. Things only come into your life. You only manifest the things that you believe that you deserve. You can't get that person. You can't get that job. You can't start that podcast if you don't believe you are worthy of it. If you don't believe you deserve it, it will not come to you. That is not how it works. You have to believe that you're worth it. You have to believe that you deserve it. And for a lot of people, that is the hardest part. So I understand, Capricorn. I'm not here telling you that it's fucking easy. It's not. But I also feel that you're not really even taking steps. Right now, I feel like you were. That's what I got in your past couple months reading. You were getting ready. You were wanting to take this leap of faith. I feel like you guys were walking up to the edge of that cliff and you were going to jump off. Maybe some people did. But I feel like if you're here now, I don't think that you did. I think that you backed away from the edge. I think you got in your head. I think either you got in your head or you let other people get in your head and talk you back. And you're like, oh, never mind. I'm not good enough. They're right. How could I want more? You deserve so much more, Capricorn, okay? I know I'm trying to end your reading. Okay, so these are the Angel Answers Oracle deck. I'm going to let you ask a question. So right now, put all of your energy. I know this was kind of a heavier reading, and I know it was a lot of tough love, but I really do love y'all. This is how I really talk to. This is if I ever talk to you like this, if I'm ever like yelling at you like this, it's truly because I really fucking love you. I only talk to people like this that I really, really have a lot of love for, and I really want to. I want them to improve themselves. So I want you, Capricorns, focus all of your energy right now. Pause the video if you need to. All of your energy on one singular question. It could be any question, okay? It could be as simple as, should I take this leap of faith? Or as complex as blank, blank, blank. I don't know what the hell you want to ask. Ask anything right now to Spirit. I want you to word it this way. Spirit, blank. So say Spirit first, or whatever you believe in. If you want to say God or angels, okay? Whatever you believe in, whatever you feel protects you, watches over you, say that name, call their name, call on them, and then ask them the question multiple times in your mental, and I want you to say it multiple times out loud, okay? And put all of your energy and your intention, your focus right now on this singular question. Spirit, God, what should I blank? How should I do this? Say your question now. Pause the video if you need to and come back in a second. Whoa. Okay, this is the answer. It came out right away. The answer is look for a sign. So God, Spirit, angels, the universe, whatever you just asked your question to, the answer to your question, whatever your question was, is look for a sign. And what I'm getting specifically, what Spirit is letting me know, is that they're not just saying, just look for a sign, whatever. They are telling me that the whatever question that you just asked is about something. It's either like literally what you pray for, like on a day-to-day basis, or you pray for it a lot, or it's about something. Whatever the question you just asked is about something that you pray for a lot. And because you've already been praying about this, Spirit has already been sending you signs to answer your prayer, if that makes sense. But because they're telling me this, they're also saying that you have not paid attention to them. They're there. They've already sent signs to answer your prayers, but you have not taken notice to them. Okay? So Spirit is letting me know they've already given you the answer. They've given you multiple signs. Okay? And it's not to say that they're like, we're not going to send you anymore. No. They're constantly, Spirit is saying that they're constantly, I'm seeing someone do this with some cards. This is what Spirit is showing me right now. And another one, another one, another one, another one, another one. It's like every single card that they're laying down is a sign. That's what Spirit is showing me right now, that they're constantly putting down signs for you to see. But you're not seeing them, and Spirit is saying that the reason why you're not seeing them is because of I heard substance abuse just now. Because of the substance abuse. Or because of whatever the dark, negative, manipulative energy, which could just be the substances that is around you. It's whatever, especially if you're drinking. If you're drinking, it's fogging up your mind. And you're not able to think clearly. You're not able to see things clearly, okay? So the most important thing is for you guys to get sober if you can. If you're ready for that. And again, You're still capable. You can still, it's never too late, okay? So even if you don't get sober this month or next month or in a year from now, okay? There is still time. It's never too late. Even if you've been drinking for 10 years, even if you've been doing drugs for your whole life, it's never too late. The only time it's too late is when we're no longer living. But until the day you take your last breath, it is never too late to try, Capricorn. And maybe that's all that God, Spirit, is asking you to just try. Keep trying. And if you fall, like let's say you try to be sober and you do it for like a month or something, like me, I'm 3 months, but I'm like, I've been dying to get high. Some days, like it feels like that. Um, and if I do, like, or if you do fall off the wagon, you get drunk again, you have a drink, or you do the drug or whatever, like it doesn't. It's not the end of the world. It doesn't mean you're a failure. That's not that. I don't feel that that's what sobriety is about. I feel that sobriety is just about seeing how your life can be without the substance, understanding that you can have a good, successful, even more of a positive life without the substance. Most of the time, I want to say it's probably more positive without it. You don't have that dependency. You're letting go of your codependency, and you're relying just on yourself and on God, on spirit. I don't know. I don't know. Something feels off right now. I'm gonna pull one more angel card for you guys. I don't know. Something I feel strained. Why do I feel strained? What is that, spirit? Spirit is saying it's them, it's you guys. What are you feeling right now, Capricorn? You feel sad. Why? You can do this, Capricorn. Don't think for a second that you can't. You can. I know for a fact that you can. I know for a fact you can because Spirit is telling me that you can. And if I've learned one thing in my life is that God, Spirit, Universe, they don't lie. So I know you can. This is the card that came out, new partner. So like I said, maybe some of you are wanting to go towards someone. I'm going to read it to you, okay? A chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. So, because I feel that I had already kind of mentioned that maybe there's someone you want to go towards, maybe you want to go be with someone, you want to marry someone, you want to have a life with someone, you want to be a partner with someone, you want someone to be your partner. I feel like because this is an energy of there's already someone that I feel you guys want to go towards, I feel that you've already met someone by chance. Maybe you randomly ran into them at the grocery store or on social media or like on a dating app like Tinder or something like that. Like maybe the way that you met this person was really random and by chance, and that was spirit sending them into your life. Like that was the sign. It's like this person was the sign. They Spirit was like, here, this is the person for you. This is a great um, soulmate of yours. And I'm getting that you guys probably got along really well, really fast. Like you hit it off really well because it says you will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. So maybe you felt really safe with this person. Maybe you felt really comfortable with this person in a really profound and beautiful way that I don't think you've ever experienced before, okay? And it just says divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. So maybe what some of you have been praying for was true love or marriage or the perfect partner for you. And Spirit just literally dropped them, on your doorstep or vice versa. And maybe some of you didn't even realize it's almost like when this is what Spirit is showing. It's kind of funny, but I don't think you guys are. I don't think you guys think it's funny if this is really what it is. But Spirit is showing me like, um, you. I don't know if this has ever happened to you. It's happened to me a couple times. It's so embarrassing when you see someone like from across like the park or across the street, and they're like, "Hey," and you think that they're saying hi to you, but they're saying hi to like the person behind you. Spirit is showing me that it's like almost like you didn't even see the person in the middle. You were like so focused on like the person behind them that maybe like was really pretty or had a lot of money or whatever, you know, and you were like, hey, and the person in the middle was like, hey, and you didn't even notice them, and like that was your perfect partner. You just walk right past them to that other person. It's like that's what Spirit showed me. It's like it's almost like you met someone, you could have could have actually met them and interacted with them and talked with them, whatever, spent time with them. But it's like you didn't see that they were a partner for you. You didn't even see that they were an option in that way. That's what Spirit is showing me. Okay, that was a lot. I just feel like I just feel like I want to talk to you guys more. I don't know. Comment or message. Send me a message if y'all want to keep talking. I don't know why. It just feels like your reading's not done. Let me Spirit. What do you want me to do? You want me to finish this reading? What's going on? Why do I feel like I just feel like maybe it's not done because you guys want more information? Maybe that's why. Like I feel like I'm hearing someone say like, well, what do I do though? But that's the thing. It's like you got to make your own decision, Cap. Like I can't tell you what to do. Spirit can't even tell you what to do. You know what I told you before. It's like they're calling on you. They're making a request of you to focus on love, to move towards the thing that you love the most. But you gotta decide. You gotta know what do you love the most? What is it that you love the most? Where is it that you want to go? Who is it that you want to be with? You gotta know those things for yourself, and then you gotta decide. Okay, am I actually gonna take the risk and go? Because Spirit can't do that for you. I can't do that for you. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna end it because I don't think Spirit wants me to continue. I think you guys want me to continue. I love you, Capricorn. Remember, it's tough love. I really love y'all. I hope that you do the best that you can. I hope you keep trying. I hope you never ever give up, and I hope you move towards whatever it is that you want. There is an option and a possibility for a new partner here, a divine counterpart, because it is heaven sent. This person was sent to you. I'm also getting that this person could be like an earth angel. If you guys know anything about earth angels, or you can like Google it. Um, this person could be an earth angel, like literally sent from the heavens for you, which is insane. Um, Alrighty, Cap. I will happy birthday, and I'll see you in February. Bye bye.